Excuse me. Is this thing on? Hi guys. Um it's been so long. I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. Um I know this is all of a sudden, but um I've noticed a lot of you guys have sent me emails, and you know, it's so overwhelming how much love that you guys show me, and it's only appropriate that I actually give you guys an update on what's been happening. um, I'm actually in the middle of a lot of changes in my life, and that's the reason why I could not actually hi. Hi, Em. Hi, my baby, how are you doing? Hi, Anika. Hi, my love. Hi, Falguni. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah, so the thing is that as many of you guys know, my father passed away earlier this year, and it's been tough for us as a family, and we're trying to get through a lot of things at the moment. And I could not really get to connecting, with messages, or this guidance and things like that. Even in spirituality, I've been going through a lot of changes, to be honest, and I don't feel that it's fair for me to be out here doing readings for you guys when I'm not really aligned with my energy. And yeah, it's such a long time, and I just wanted to check in on you guys. And there are a few things that's happening. I'm also moving, so I'm still in the middle of a lot of I have a Scorpio rising, I'm sorry. So it's really tough for us. It's really transformational time for my personal journey, and um, I'm just trying to get through it, you guys. And I hope that you guys understand. I did not want to come on this platform unless I am 100% connected with the energies. So pretty much, yeah, the thing is that I'm also going through some legal issues, and it's been tough for me. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been so long, and I don't know how you guys are managing with the transitions, the changes. I think everyone collectively is going through a lot right now, and my heart goes out to you guys. um I met someone very special in my life, spiritually, and uh, there were some messages that I would like to share with you guys over the coming year, coming months or days or whatever. So hang in there. I really hope that you guys are doing well, and you can get through these transitions, especially this Uranus, Saturn. It's a lot of things happening. If you guys remember, I think in February, we were talking about 5 major planets transitioning, and that has actually um, been a catalyst, in everyone's life. So yeah, especially if you're spiritually ascending, it's not a fun ride. you know um, Thinking about how you were 1 year from today, you know if you actually think about the changes that your life has incurred, or that you have faced, you would be I can honestly say that you would be a totally different person, um, especially because of these catalysts. And I think that I'm shifting right now, so give me some time to reshuffle my energy. And well, I'm gonna do a short energy check-in for you guys today because I missed you a lot, and I do not want to get to a particular reading. If you find any messages that you can connect with in this particular reading, then the messages are for you. So I hope you can hear me right now. Okay. So yeah, let's see what's happening right now in the collective sense. All right. um, Dear guardian angels, spiritual guides, ascended masters, divine ancestors, divine soul, please protect us and guide us through this reading. Please give us clarity and guidance for the same. For curious Cancer. To be honest, it's the journey in spirituality, right? We think it's all fun and games, but it's actually facing the toughest lessons that we as humans can go through internally, and that takes another level of maturity, right? And that's the challenge altogether. Which, as spiritual workers, star seeds, whatever that you guys call yourself, my soul family, you guys would probably be going through similar situations as I am, and which is why I want to keep connected to this platform with you guys. And I'm so sorry that it took me so long to get through. I'm still getting through, to be honest. So bear with me, you guys. Let's see what's happening in the collective for at the present moment, whenever you are watching, right? So let's tap into the energy right now. I'm gonna go through some. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get the oracle cards, or we can tap into who is actually guiding through us for this current moment. Please come in through and give me some guidance. It's a lot. It's really crazy. I feel the time is shifting in a loop, like simultaneously, that I'm reliving things over and over again. This karmic loop, which is pretty scary if you are not aware of what's happening. Change is never easy. Change itself is things that we are afraid to see in ourselves internally, and afraid to look at a transition face to face, which not everybody is strong enough or brave enough to see that. Just like fire, living and breathing in that warmth, only from a distance, it's not going to transform you in a way. The transformation happens when we within ourselves feel that ignition, the transpiring of energy. I'm probably getting through some messages that I don't know what's coming through, so take it as it resonates. It's to be honest, I do not want to do any readings for 1 year, but I really wanted to connect with you guys. I did not want to feel that I lost touch with you guys, so that's the reason. Hi, you guys. Hi, Rupali. Hi, Nikita. Hi, Anandita. Hi, Kulvir. Hi, my love. I'm good, guys. Let's see what's happening right now in the energy spectrum. What's happening, spirit guides, guardian angels? Give me some clarity. We got the Ojas and Santosha. Beautiful cards in this deck. Pretty much it gives me like the circle of life kind of energy. I'm not going to read the text for this deck, to be honest. Okay, we got the Ojas and we got the Santosha. um, I feel a lot of Mother Nature and the Venus energy coming through right now, the Venusian energy. I feel it's about the energy of Shakti in a nurturing form. Um, all there is what I'm getting. All there is within you for you to grow and nurture all that can be. It's about fertility. It's about trans. It's about growth, eternal growth, right? These colors are like really representing a lot to do with um, growing your mind as well, in a way that I'm I'm just focusing on this energy of this card right now. I will get into the messages if I really feel connected on that. Um, bringing together, I feel that it's bringing together um, the branches that feeds through the energy that you feed on, right? It's about the healthy version of yourself, nurturing the healthy, what brings you healthy lifestyle, maybe habits. Some of you guys are actually going through a lot of transmission. Then we were talking about the transforming transpiring energy, right? And for trees to grow, the roots need to be really strong into the ground for the growth to be abundant, right? As deep as the root goes down the earth is how the longevity is what I'm getting, a longevity of that tree, right? Of that living thing. It's about really expansion. I feel this is a circle of life, you guys. This is the circle of life. You're coming to a completion. You're coming to a full picture of what can grow you, right? I feel this is the energy for the whole collective at the moment. It is about focusing on things that nurture you, that uplift you, that brings about positivity, positive change within, right? We got the Santosha card, which is more like reaching the heights. You see how the mountains, I see a lot of um, feminine energy with this. It's about the Shakti energy, and as I said, the red and the greens, the colors itself brings about fire, passion. It's about the energy boost. Energy itself is called Shakti in Hinduism, right? And energy, the idea of energy is trying to trigger something that was dormant. There's mundane. In the nothingness that you create, only the power of Shakti can create something within, right? I feel a lot of contemplation on what is the things that ignite that passion, that fire in you to reach the heights that you're looking for. It's about time of contemplation, making plans, making agenda, going for the diamond, you guys. I strongly feel the Venus energy coming through. I think a lot of you guys are tapping into your feminine energy. It's about cultivating, sowing the seeds. you know I do see that for some places it's actually winter season, where you guys are, it could be in winter, and the seeds that are sowed in the snow, or like in this cold climate, it's still being stored, right? It's about storage, holding that energy till the time comes right for it to sprout into trees that take big roots, that take really strong roots. That's what I see. Some of you guys might be looking at, buying new clothes, buying new things, beautifying your home, beautifying your house, your home, the place that you work at, or you're trying to decorate, get inspired by small things. Even nature could inspire you at this time, right? For you guys, bring, like things that you connect with for prosperity. Like you can see that this is a moon, these are planets in this card, right? But I feel this looks like a diamond, isn't it? This is a diamond here, which is about the value, the highest value that you see for yourself. You are actually building the foundation up, the levels, what brings you, where your groundedness, where you are grounded, and the heights that you need to climb, the kind of the obstacles that you need to go overcome for you to reach the skies. The sky is the limit, isn't that what they usually say? Expansion, it's just breaking through, cutting through. I also feel a lot of Jupiter energy with this. Jupiter, it's about uh, connecting with the, what do you call it, connecting with the knowledge, the inner knowledge, and the guidance for you to plan ahead. I feel that the next year, coming year, is going to be a lot of supercharged energy, because you're storing all this energy right now under the ground, and it's going to give a boost. Starting next year, 2022 is going to be a really cool month. It's a really cool year for feminine energy, I feel. 222, right? 2 1. I associate ones with the masculine energy, and the twos with the feminine energy. Two is a multiplying of ones, right? So it's about expansion energy, driven by the thought. It's about the actions that you can take. For some of you guys, you might be taking a lot of actions in 2022 in regards to every aspect of your life, right? Whatever the plans that you put through these 2 months, I'm hearing, yes, these 2 months that you are focusing on, it's going to catapult you to a lot of abundance in the coming years. And the next year is going to be pretty changing, life transforming, for you to push forward. Okay. And definitely, you guys, if you guys have a particular goal or an idea, or a business plan, or a new venture, or anything that you want to take up, a new job, a new goal, whatever it might be, a new passion even, think really clearly what you want to do, how you want to do it, and how long it's going to take you to get there. And kind of put a project plan, if you know what I mean, right? And within the two months, don't keep, even though and work in silence is what I'm hearing, you guys. Work in silence. Do not tell anybody your plans on what you're going to do next. And this is going to help you, okay? Because sometimes, our enemy, our biggest foe, is our mouth. Don't you think? We tell stuff to others, and it's kind of catapulting backwards. It pushes your efforts back. Sometimes it's not a good idea, unless it's one of the actions that you need to take. Like, so if you're in marketing or something, you need to speak to people about your particular thing. But what I'm talking about is the pre-planning stage in the next 2 months. The pre-planning. You pack your plans up, you guys. list it down. The resolution making, I would not say resolutions doesn't really work for a lot of people, including me. But this is not a resolution for the coming year, but these are plans and goals that have timeline, and strategizing how much you can invest in something and how you're going to reap the rewards. It's going to be very calculated. Okay, how you're going to, these 2 months, try to get as much planning done for how your direction in life is going to change. It's like a crossroad, and you're going to really go uplift your next set of um, priorities, next set of um, in the stairs of your progress. You're taking the next step forward. Okay, so what else do we have for the collective, please? What else do we have for the energy right now? I feel a lot of you guys have some really deep passion growing inside of you guys. I feel that you have been brewing it over and over and over again. Those kind of thoughts, you can write it down, you can put it in paper. You get a book, get like a notebook, just for this particular thing that you have in mind, which you feel that it needs to materialize in the coming year. And this, I am pretty sure, like, it's gonna go really, it's gonna take off very well if you plan it accordingly. And that is something that you guys really have to focus on right now, for you to reap the rewards. Because this change, what happens is that when we see all these planet changes, right, planetary transits, all these things happen as a catalyst for us to utilize. Instead of the planets affecting us, and our livelihood, take these planets as a transit transitory support for you to do something different. Like, say for instance, Uranus, right? It's a planet that changes in how many years, right? The thing is that transition, it's gonna, if you have been having a long time dream, these kind of transits will literally, if you have a plan in mind, a plan at hand, these transits are going to push this new venture ahead. It could, that is how you actually um, take not take advantage, I don't feel that's a good word for this, but more of um, taking um, the help, the support of the universe for you to push forward. you know Instead of looking at things, okay, oh, this transit has been difficult for me in terms of money, or in terms of, I had so many plans and all this changed, and this happened in my life, that happened in my life. We all go through it, yeah. I truly understand what that happens, when we go through that changes. But if we focus on the change instead of using that catalyst, as I said, catalyst, to get the things that you feel that you can change, is the best way forward for this particular kind of, the moon is affecting me, the sun is affecting me, the planets are affecting me, that so on. So I hope you get it. I don't want to repeat it again, but I think you guys get it, right? What is happening, you guys, in this time and space? What is happening with the collective? I'm like, where I'm at right now, it's raining a lot, right? It's been raining every day. And this is a place where you rarely get rain, and it's a dry, whatever, dormant land, whatever. um but I feel that all these the water that's coming through, um to the grounds. The earth is actually the absorption of whatever resources that you can get right now. It's absorbing all of the nutrients, the things that make that are necessary for a really long lasting growth. It's about taking that energy right now, soaking it in, soaking the ideas, soaking the plans, soaking whatever that you have in mind, and using this when the time is, when it's necessary for you to take on these resources, when this is going to be really helpful, which is in the coming months. I really strongly feel next year, 2022, is pretty magical. Let's really focus on how this transits can help us. Okay, I think we are ready now. All right, let's go. What are the messages for us right now? Those are a lot of cards, but it came out. So I'm gonna look at it. We got the King of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lover's card, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Wands, the King of Cups in the reverse, but I think I'm gonna read it either way. Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. You guys, it's about taking control. As I told you guys about the passionate new venture, I feel for a lot of you, you might be taking on a new role. I feel it's about making money. I see a lot of putting the seeds in the right soil, having the ingredients right at hand. You have a lot of plans coming through. You see, we got the King of Wands. King of Wands is about taking control of your actions, taking control of your actions, which means that, okay, I'm gonna change my life right now. I'm gonna do this for me to see this change in my life, this change that I see for myself. It's gonna take some effort in terms of visions, envisioning. If you want to be a millionaire, if you want to be a billionaire, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you want to be a successful artist, you want to become an expert in something. I'm putting all the vision, how I see my life, how I want to do things. All these are coming into um, a clear plan before you execute the plans accordingly. It's going to start off small. It's not going to give you like immediately, like overnight success, but this is a stable energy that you can build upon, which means, I'm talking about the Knight of Pentacles here. Calculating risks is more important than just jumping into risks without thinking through, and be surprised about it, right? I feel for a lot of you guys, see both sides to a story. What could, the positive and the negatives, the strengths, the weaknesses, the black and white. I feel for some of you, you need to write it down in black and white. Why do I feel that? You have to pen it. Whatever that your dreams are, you need to pen it down. Start slow, but these are going to bring a lot of rewards for you guys. um, I'm strongly sensing a lot of abundance, and because I feel you're double guessing is what I'm hearing. Double guessing your returns in the past, right? Returns, meaning you felt that you had to fight for everything so far. um, fight for whatever that you had to go through. You struggled a lot, and you feel defeated in a way. It's about defeat that you have faced in life, that brings that brings forth an understanding that in order for success, you need to see failure for you to see success, right? I'm seeing the general messages on this. Okay, I'm not really looking at love messages at the moment. We can focus on that later on, but I do see some love for some of you guys coming through. But I feel it's going to be two choices, two people, two options, two careers, two pathways. It's going to be very distinct options that you have in your mind. Right brain, left brain is what I'm hearing. You're thinking either from your right brain or your left brain, either or, right? But I feel you're very skeptical about how to take on the new challenge. Okay. I got this wands energy. The page of wands energy is about taking the risk. It's like the opposite, right? Didn't I tell you? This is a guy who does not take risks, right? Who is defensive and he's worried about risks. And this guy is like, bring it on, right? I don't care what happens in in front of me, but this is what is happening, right? And let's see. I think that you guys being strategic helps you a lot in this situation. That's why I told you about writing a clear plan on what are the things that you need, what are the things that you lack in terms of a particular goal, and then pushing forward. Because being aware of the risk is very important for you to ensure that your success comes through, right? And don't oversee that. Now we got the King of Cups card. He's actually not showing his face in this particular situation. I feel for some of you guys, there might be a lot of um, root chakra activations. Um, I don't know why I got that, because I see the dolphin, and dolphin is kind of very energetic, right? And brings forth a lot of sexual energy that's suppressed. Maybe it could be that you have been suppressing your emotions as well, and it's trying to reveal itself. Usually the card of the King of Cups is being in control of your emotions, but in this situation I feel it is about kind of being open to vulnerability emotional vulnerability, right? I see the Four of Swords, you guys, um, and the Hangman. I feel that in this situation, this could be a future energy as well. I'm seeing this is in future, as it's a um, for some of you it's in the future. All of this that I'm speaking about right now, for some of you guys it could be something that you are currently going through, and you're in a situation where you're deciding to um, you know put forth the plan. Like, as I'm talking to you, you're already having ideas about making plans. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and so on. For some of you guys, this energy has been heavy on you, a lot on your mind. Thinking a lot, 24/7 thinking is what I'm hearing. You guys, you need to take a little bit of rest. Okay, I feel that some of you guys, you need to calm your mind down. Listen to some soothing music that doesn't give you um, a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys are really drained out from external anxiety. The swords that are coming out from the external aspects is kind of really bringing you down. Someone or something might be weighing heavily down on you, right? It could be right now, or it could be that you have gone through in the recent past, which you are trying to kind of push it aside for you to feel, okay, I'm not going to let this affect me. I'm going to look at the bright side of things. I feel it takes a lot of inner strength from you guys, because if it was 1 year ago, you would not have been reacting the way that you're reacting to this particular individual. I feel for some of you guys, it could be four different things that's affecting you, four different types of people, maybe four different environments that you had to like deal with, maybe home environment, some particular relationship, or a person, or mother or father or sibling, someone is trying to push you down, okay, demoralize you some sort of way. And you are taking the inner strength to say, okay, you know what, this is you. I'm not gonna associate myself in my success depend on what you have to say, the judgments. I feel these are like judgments being passed down on you, which you no longer heed or give energy to, and you are like thinking differently. Like you are in a different world altogether. Like you are in a space where you don't let any of these external things affect you directly anymore. Okay, I feel that for a lot of you guys, this 1 year period had been the thing that's really that has been life changing. 1 year has been, transformative in how you view people, or how you view relationships, or relationships in work, relationships with family, and so on. Wow, that's a lot of messages. That is really a lot. And I feel for some of you guys, it has been like that, um, even more than that 1 year period. For some of you guys, 20% maybe, um, you have dealt with this within a year, but for almost 80% of you guys, it has been like over the years that you had these kind of barriers, right? Struggles. Each step has a struggle. I kept getting this, right, even in my own personal journey. I got this message: one step forward, 10 steps back. One step forward, 10 steps back. Every step that you take, someone's pushing you 10 steps back, and you still go ahead. You still beat through. You still go ahead, and you still push through. Now, I'm gonna tap into this and see if this is the energy that you're bringing forth. I really personally think that you are done with this, right? With this energy, because you are switching things up. Wow, switched at birth. I got that. Switched at birth. Switched at birth meaning, I feel for some of you guys, you feel like you're not even, you should not, like, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and like you had to deal with all of these unnecessary things because you were maybe you went through that feeling, right? Like, okay, I should not have been born here. I should have been born somewhere else. I should have been like Africa or something like that. I should have been in, Antarctica or something. I don't know, and these are the kind of things that makes us realize, who we are, right? And what do we want out of life? What do we want out of life? Because I don't think anyone actually understands, like, okay, this is who I am, right? Like, a lot of people tell me, right, I know who I am. I know the person that I am. But I don't think any one person, any one individual actually knows who they are until the completion of a life. Because we we are who we are by the experiences that we experience, and the people that we actually meet, isn't it? People we meet, the relationships that we have, the decisions that we take in life, that defines who we actually are. And that will happen at the end of your lifetime, when you're done with all the lessons, done with all the, you know the tests, the lessons that you had to go through. Am I repeating myself? I hope not, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get some more messages, you guys, because this is very, I'm gonna go through really deep, in depth, on this, because it's been a while and I miss you guys. So it's a treat for you. Let's see what more messages that we can get on this. Come on. I'm seeing a lot of greens, to be honest. Someone might be like, it's really a very fertile environment for you, um, even in the mental space. Yeah, you got the 9 of bows. um I believe this is the um, nine of wands, maybe. Because this deck is a little confusing. Stones, arrows. Yeah, arrows are swords. So yeah, this is the wand. It's about demanding respect for some of you. Okay. See, the nine of bows, it's actually about defending your identity, right? A lot of you guys had faced a lot of judgment from some people that in your environment, and you had to defend yourself again. Yeah, we got the see the seven of swords and the nine of swords. I really feel it's a similar type of energy that you had to face. You had to maybe even like tell yourself that you're worth it. Did someone have to like, you know, question you on your worth, or your, pass a judgment that you did not like about yourself? um I feel very edgy. I feel very edgy. Is I don't know whether you guys can relate to that. Feeling very triggered at the smallest things, like an animal that's in defense. To be honest, this is the respect that you get from people that the only confirmation you need, in my opinion, like the only confirmation that any individual needs about their ability is themselves. Like, if you believe that you can do something, I think you should be able to do it, right? Like, but the identity that, you need validation from other people, right, apart from yourself, is what's bringing in like the confusion. Like, oh, that person doesn't think that I'm good enough, so I'm not good enough, you know which which is not the truth, isn't it? Like, everyone is learning in in the plane of earth. So how would a, external party know about who you are when you don't even know yourself? I don't think you should take heed to this kind of energy that's trying to question your worth, question your validity, question your life plans, or or the direction that you're going to take. Right? You don't need to defend that, because if it is authentic to you, um, it does not need to be defended. Yeah. See, we got the nine again, a nine, you guys. We got a lot of sevens, nines, couple of sevens and couple of nines. So nine of stones, it talks about tradition in this deck. I feel you had to defend a lot of traditions, like the upbringing that you had in your life, that conditioning kept you back from achieving your highest potential. Wow, you guys, that was not me. That was my that was not me. I feel you have gotten so much wiser, um, bringing like taking control of your ancestral baggage, and at the same time the power to use that wisdom that your ancestors had passed on, right? Because this card is very magical. Actually, I feel this person is kind of very wise, right? But the pillars behind shows all these ancestors that are watching over you. I feel that a lot of you guys are actually being protected by your ancestors and being shown the direction in life through them. But it's about your wisdom to understand how the messages come through to you, right? It's about taking the wisdom, taking control of the karma in your one hand, taking control of the karma in one hand, and using it as a wristband. It's like an accomplishment in a way, right? I feel that the snakes are usually um, identifying your unrealized potential, I'm hearing. And unrealized potential, the karma, the karmic cycles that, or the karmic lessons, sorry, the karmic lessons that need to be realized, understood, for you to overcome those lessons, for you to take it as on your stride to move forward. Whew. Ooh, interesting. Tradition. It's about breaking traditions. What you thought about your past, it does not serve it. It has completed its cycle. Something that I'm speaking to in specific to your situation, something has ended in your understanding, maybe not even in the environment that you see it, right? This particular situation or person or whatever it might be, that one thing that you're thinking about, one thing that you had been pulled back by tradition, you had to defend, that's no longer affecting you because that cycle has been completed. Demanding respect for what you do or your worth is no longer a case of discussion, is what I'm saying. No longer a case of discussion. It's not even discussed. Like, it's all done and dusted. Ah, lovely. We got the card Four of Bows, you guys. Four of Wands. It's about celebration. You're gonna feel the true, it's the true sense of achievement. Okay, so now there is two different cards that denote the success, or like, celebration type of card, which is the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. But the Six of Wands is more like, a boastful, egoistic kind of energy, right? But the Four of Wands is pretty much stability. It is like, I reap the rewards that, like sowing, reaping what you sow, and the stable foundations that you are building upon now, like a new foundation, because the tradition that you had went through, something of the past right now, and now you are the catalyst for new traditions, for new foundations, for new kind of a lifestyle, thought process, whatnot. You are the director of your life, director of this particular new tradition. Maybe you might be even doing something like bringing in a new tradition in your family, like, say, for instance, it's the smallest as you can think of, right? The Green Man. We got a card of Green Man. Magician. This is a card of Magician, you guys. Gilbert, you as who? You as the viewer. Whoever is connecting to me right now, these messages can relate to you, okay? So take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, then, see that the messages that, aligns with you, not because this is a very, this is a general collective message that I'm putting out. So if you're meant to watch this, then you probably have some messages here. The Green Man is the magician in this deck. Like, didn't I just talk about manifesting? I didn't put it in a manifestation, but putting visions for your actions, your plans. You manifest what you reap what you sow. So make sure you're sowing the right kind of seeds for something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. I'm just saying, you're going to be very happy with the results that's going to come after. It's all about putting in the right amount of energy, holding the energy where it's not needed, and directing it where it actually needs your energy, where it needs your shakti into that particular thing. Let's see. What? Oh, wow. Dude. Okay. Any more messages for the collective, please? Let's tie this together. Okay. We got the Knight of Sword. Knight of Stones. The horse energy. Knight of Stones. It could be the Page of Stones, right? The Journey and the Ace of Stones. A lot of very stable, foundational energy coming through. A lot of pentacles. It's about abundance, you guys. As I said, Ace of Stones. You got a gift coming through. Something very valuable that is going to come right to your doorstep. I feel it could be something that you value a lot, personally value a lot, as I mentioned to you. Put whatever that your ideas are into a book or a notebook. Get it in writing, because you're going on a new journey, you guys. See a new journey coming through for you. This is the card of death, but it's a number 13. Very significant. It's about rebirth. You're shedding stuff. You're shedding your skin. You're shedding everything to reveal the true identity that you see for yourself, which is really magical, because the magician is here as well. you know you, the super, like, it's about realizing your soul's potential and not just your human potential. Wow. Okay. Soul potential. Okay. What your atma, what your soul is capable of achieving, which is pretty much endless, right? And putting an end to things that are very superficial, like very simplified idea of what you thought is no longer in your mind frame. I hope I made sense, because I'm just flowing through the words right now. um the Knight of Stones, right, you guys? It's really about fast change. um in fact, usually this is a slow card. Okay. You got the Page of Pentacles twice. Okay, Page of Pentacles. We got the horse energy, but you can see in this deck, it's actually a horse that stands still, but in this deck the horse is actually moving. I feel this is the future energy, where you are not controlled by money. You see, the difference is that in this card, I feel that someone was controlling your money. Someone was controlling your abundance. Someone was controlling your progress. And with this card, you don't see anybody controlling this horse. This horse is a wild horse. And I feel this is actually a mare, a horse mare. It's like a young baby horse, right? And that means that this is a new birth for this horse. Okay, because we got the death card. I'm just tying things up here, you guys. This guy is young. He is driven. He is really like um not controllable. You can't control a young horse. Not a day, not a night, whatever. You can't control a horse which is young and wild. And this is the energy that it's happening in, coming forth. Ah, wow. And to top it off, concluding this this spread, you got the Ace of Stones, the gift, the foundation of life. Literally, this is the card that reads out the foundation of life. What is your foundation? We got the Four of Wands. I told you, about building strong foundation, stable foundation. You got that card. You got the Ace of Pentacles. I would be so thrilled for you for to find out what's happening next year. I hope you guys can send me messages, comments on what's happening next year for you guys. If you actually see something change drastically, and the positives that you see for yourself, you know. put it in plan and see if it actually comes through. And I'm bet with you that you would be much closer to whatever that you want to achieve in next year than any other years that you have actually thought about. I feel a lot of positivity coming through for the whole collective, in the sense that, spiritual awakening, and just getting rid of stuff that you don't need, you know. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. I think we can go to love, actually. What do you think, you guys? Love. I'm gonna tap into the love energy, the soulmate, twin flame, whatever that you might be whoever that you might be connected to personally. We can tap into that messages. I was just strongly feeling a general message today, but I'll just do like a short read for the love collective energy tap in. Let me just read a few of your comments. Hi guys. Hi Gilbert. Oh, it's a lot of messages. Okay. I'm battling my muscles at the moment and nerves. It's okay because I'm doing what's needed. Yeah, I know. Um, no, I'm actually doing a collective read. So I wanted to give you an update, you guys, about what's going on with how I'm going to go about with this channel. I was doing a lot of free readings, per one, like the pick a card reading, not even a pick a card, like when I'm doing live, I choose someone's question and I answer that. Those were like only for a particular time, and it has really affected my energy, you guys. So I'm gonna do a tap in read every now and then. So if there is a message for you, it will just come through in the read. That's how I'm going to try to manage it. Okay, so see, you can just tune into the live. If you feel connected to the message, then your message might come through, and so on. I'm not going to be charging anybody for any readings. I thought about that, and I think this is what I received from spirit. um, I don't know if it's a good thing to talk about this, but mm, I think it's better that I don't charge anybody for any readings, at least for my channel. So I'm going to be doing live readings on and off like this. If you can tap into the energy, messages can come through just like that. Okay, yeah. So uh, just putting it out there. Okay, let's go into some messages for the collective, for love. Okay, let's go. Let's give me love. Give us love messages, please. What's happening in the love spectrum, in relationships, in one-on-one relationships, in um, any kind of soul connection, bonds or ties, karmic relationships, soul connections. What else? Twin flame connections, soulmates. Please come through the messages and give us some clarity and guidance at this particular time. Give us some love messages, please. So I'm gonna put in as your person versus you. Okay, them versus you messages. Should I start a different live for this? Because I think this will be better in a different live. Okay, I'm gonna put it in a part 2, so that you can look at the general messages in this video and the love messages in the next. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream now. See you guys on the next video. Bye.